Okay, we recording. We recording. Bad, bad. Let me make sure. Pause recording, stop recording. Nope, neither. Let's get it then. Okay, what I wanted to talk about today. So what I wanted to talk about today was a lot of stuff's going to be going on in the economy, meaning our dollar. A lot of things are going to be happening with our dollar. Metals are going to start shooting up. The stocks, they've been on an all-time high since 2009. They've been nothing but uptrend on uptrend. And as you guys can see right here, this is a US 30. And what is the US 30? The US 30 is a stock index of the top 30 stocks in the United States. And since 2009, let me just show you guys something. What has it been doing? It hasn't made any downtrend, as you guys see right here. And this is what I mean by downtrend. So previously the stock market came down. It was at a high right here and it came down to here. But since 2009, all we've been doing is coming up. Nothing but up. Yes, we've had our little retracement, capturing liquidity, capturing money, capturing liquidity, capturing liquidity. But realistically, and for anybody that knows how to trade Forex and anybody that knows how to trade like the institutions knows that nothing is going to continue to last. And let me show you guys the psychology of the market. Okay. So this here is the psychology behind the market. This has been what's been happening since the beginning of the market cycle, since the beginning of any money, since the beginning of stocks, since the beginning of our currencies. All of these things since the beginning of gold have been moving just like this, you guys. And right now, the stock indexes, the top 30 stocks and all of the stocks are in euphoria, you guys. They're in euphoria, meaning, you know, they've came up to an all-time high. And yes, people have been profiting since 2009 had they bought one of the top 30 stocks, you know, in the stock market. But if you look at it, and if you think about it, the top players, Jeff Bezos, all of these top players in the stock market have already pulled out. I don't pay too much attention to stocks because the things that I trade, the pairs that I trade, like Forex pairs, like metals, like indexes, they're a lot more volatile. So therefore, I don't really trade stocks. But as you guys see right here, this is the psychology of the market. Any market, you guys, is going to go up in. People are going to have hope. You know, people are having hope in this area. People had hope that it was going to continue to go up. Let me go to a monthly time frame to really show you guys what I'm really talking about. So let me get rid of this arrow. You know, in 2009, people had hope. Then people had optimism. Started going up. This is the monthly time frame. People had optimism. They're like, okay, maybe this might work. Then they had belief. Then they gained thrill. Then they gained euphoria, which is now. Now people are euphoric about the stock market. Now they're thinking, oh, it's going to continue to rise. It's never going to fall. But understand that there is money, a lot of money sitting down here below these lows. So what I mean by that is there's a lot of money in this area, a lot of liquidity to be captured in these areas. So what goes up must come down, and then it will repeat its cycle. You know, history repeats itself. So does the markets. And I really wanted to show you guys something right here that I caught very interesting, and once I found out about this, and not, I can predict and understand, not necessarily even predict, but understand why our dollar and why our currencies move the way that they do, and why our metals move the way that they do, why oil moves the way it does, why the prices of it become more expensive, why the prices of gold becomes more expensive. Now I understand these things, you guys. Um, but let me show you guys something that really opened my eyes a lot. So right here, I got the presidents, every president since 1960. And this right here is a U.S. currency dollar index, the U.S. dollar currency index. So this right here is our U.S. dollar, this thing that we call currency. I don't have any on me. This thing that we call paper money, right? This is our currency. And just like stocks, this also fluctuates as well too. The value of our dollar is never the same. It's constantly fluctuating. So as you guys have seen, depending on no matter what, side you are on politically, Democrat, Republican, I'm not here to discuss that. I'm not here to talk about that. What I'm here to talk about is our dollar, and really what really is affecting our dollar and what really moves our markets, because understand that all these names right here, they're just puppets. They're just characters, just like Mickey Mouse is in Disneyland. George Bush, Gerald Ford, Nixon, Jimmy Carter, they're all just puppets, you guys. There's bigger things that really move these markets. And the way that I trade is I trade, as news is just an excuse to move the markets. So depending on, no matter what side you are on politically, it's been statistically proven, as it's pulled up right here, since, every Republican, they have our currency. They're bad for our currency. They make the value of our currency decrease. As you guys have seen, it's gone on a downtrend since Nixon was in office. And then Nixon got out of office. I got up the years right here. When did Nixon get out of office? He got out of office in 74. And as soon as he got out of office, Gerald Ford came into office. Or no, in 73, my bad. In 73, Gerald Ford came into office. As soon as Gerald Ford came in, yes, our price fluctuated, but overall, it was still coming down. And it came down into Jimmy Carter came into office, Democrat. And what did he do to our currency? As you guys seen, as soon as Jimmy Carter came into office, our currency started to, do wonders. It started to increase. People started to see a lot better things with our currency. They started to print a lot more money. Boom, right here, you guys. It's shooting up. People are profiting. People are profiting. Trust me, off the fall of it as well too, though. So Ronald Reagan gets in office. As he's in office in 80, it's continuing to go up. It goes up, but as you guys see, when he comes in office, it reached an all-time high. And just like the stocks that I was showing you guys, what goes up is going to come down. People were in euphoria here in 85, 84, and 85. People were in euphoria of the dollar. And it just started decreasing, and a lot of people started losing money. A lot of people started losing jobs. A lot of stuff in the world was happening during this time span of Ronald Reagan. So he gets out of office. George Bush comes in office. What happened when George Bush comes in office? Our dollar, it retraced. It came up here. It captured money. It captured money that was sitting above here, and it came back down. It's still decreasing. None of the Republicans, as you guys have seen, have made our currency, continue to go up. Then Bill Clinton comes in office. What happens when Bill Clinton comes in office? Democrat. It shoots up. Our currency pair starts to go up. And then in 01 or 2000, George Bush, a Republican, comes in office. And as he's in office, our currency pair starts to come down. And then 08, Barack Obama, another Democrat, comes into office. And since then, he made our currency pair go up, depending on, no matter what your opinions are on these presidents, you guys, this is our DXY, our dollar currency index right here in front of you guys. And these are the years. You guys can see them yourself. So Barack Obama right here, as a Democrat, made our currency pair go up. And since, Donald Trump got into office, as soon as he got into office in 2016, look what it's already been doing. It's already been dropping. Republican. Let me change the color. So what do you guys think is going to happen next? Will I'm gonna be the first to explain and be the first to really go over and show you guys exactly what's going to happen. So the way that I trade is I put these lows right here. Price came here, price rejected, and I'm on the monthly time frame. So this is over a long period of time. So there's a lot of money sitting under here. So the way that I trade is I got money sitting under these lows, and in order for price to continue to keep rising, it's gonna have to come and it's gonna have to fill these lows. It's gonna have to come capture liquidity below here, get money behind the move, and then it'll start going up again. So, I'm gonna state this right here before it even actually happens. What's the date today? January 12th, I believe, 2020. January 12th, 2020. Our US dollar currency is going to, as it's already been since 2016, continue to fall, especially as we go into war, fill below these lows right here. We're going to go through another recession. The dollar is going to become worth, it's not even going to become worth the dollar. It's going to be worth a lot less than where it is now, 76 cents, right? So a lot of people are going to lose jobs. War is going to be going on. Metals are going to be shooting up as the dollar goes down. Metals, I'll go over metals in a second, but metals, they're inverse of our dollar. So as US dollar goes down, metals are going to be going up. So we're going to go through another recession, you guys. Donald Trump is going to win, the next president election in 2020. And as he does it, you guys, I challenge you guys to watch the election and watch the charts as this is happening, because as he wins and as he enters office again, it's going to shoot down even more. But so I called these two out, the stocks, all stocks, the top stocks are going to, come down, and the stock market's going to crash. And Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, psychology of the market, reached euphoria, reached 19,000, you guys. Understand that. It's been at 19,000 at a point. In 2014, it was worth $80, like a couple cents, you guys. And now in 2018, it was 19,000. And I have it coming down here, capturing these lows, because there's money sitting below here, and then going back to new heights, going through this psychology, going through this market cycle again, reaching euphoria, but reaching new highs, reaching, I think, 100,000, I believe. And then gold, you guys. Let me show you guys something, how news affects our currency. So this right here, this candlestick right here, this big gap was when, check the date, January 5th, the Iran leader was so quote unquote killed by the U.S. troops. News is just an excuse. And what happened right here? Why did price spike up so much? Why did it capture above these highs in which I was talking to you guys about? Because there's money sitting above highs and money sitting above lows. So why did money come above here and spike up so quick? And during this, you know what news event happened? This was when Iran, they shot 2 missiles to the United States, our base in Iraq, or wherever it was, you guys. The missile strike, 2 missile strikes, and when Iran shot them at the U.S., this is exactly what happened to gold. You can check it out on oil as well too, you guys. So I just wanted to come on here and show you guys what's really happening, all these things that are happening in war, that you guys, all these news events, Donald Trump speaking, Donald Trump tweeting, all these news events that you guys watch on the daily on the news channel are manipulating you guys. There's a lot bigger reasons and reasoning behind that. And as war goes on, millions are dying, but few people are profiting. And if you learn this skill set, you can profit, and create generational wealth. Learn this skill set, help your family, make money off your phone. As we're going to go through these hard times, as the markets are going to be crashing, as the DXY is going to come down and become worth a lot less than it already is, as they're going to continue to print money, as they're going to spend a lot of money on war, people are going to be profiting. Understand that. So if you want to profit, if you're in the middle class, you guys are going to be wiped away. Middle class is gone. No middle class. All lower class and rich are going to get richer, and they're going to continue to get rich. And, understand that People are profiting. War is just a business. And as you see right here, it's bigger than what you guys really see going on. This was when Iran shot the 2 missiles. Boom. This was when their leader was killed. Boom. So you guys see these things, you guys. Like, understand it's a lot bigger. Let me show you guys something as well, too. I'm going to leave it off after this because I got to go hop on some calls. I just want to hop on here, vlog real quick, show you guys 2001, 9/11. 9/11, 2001. September. Terrible day, terrible, terrible day. If you actually do the research and do your research on it, a lot of people find a lot of gold missing. There was a lot of gold in that area in which the Twin Towers were hit. And as you've seen since then, what has price been doing? 2001 reached all-time lows. Since then, we've reached all-time highs. And as war is going to continue to go on, metals are going to go up, oils are going to go up. So watch these things, see these things going on. You know, really get involved and educate yourself on the skill set because it's a lot bigger than just trading. You can see what's really going to be happening in this economy, and it's a lot bigger than what we're really told on a daily. But I appreciate all you guys popping on. Like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't, share this with all your friends. Share this with your family members. This is important, you know, and very educational for anybody to come on, gain some knowledge, gain some notes. Note takers are money makers. So if you haven't, go through, rewatch this video. You know, as time progresses, I'm going to come back. I'm going to restream this video. As everything plays out, I'm going to be like, I told you so. But, you know, all I can do is just tell and continue to tell you guys, and eventually you guys will all catch on, and eventually you guys will see, you know, what I have envisioned and what I have in store for not only me but a community of people all across the world. So, you know, I'm really here to change the lives of millions and mentor and educate people on financial freedom across the world. Millions of lives will be changed from my knowledge, from my call, from my vlogs. So continue to subscribe, like, and comment, you guys. I appreciate all you guys. Peace and love from Tone. Recording.